Welcome, folks. Welcome back to Aztec Cryptocurrency. I labeled this video the Plandemic 3 and the live virus. Not live virus, but the live virus, because I don't think it's real anymore. So we're doing Plandemic 3 and the live virus. And that's what I labeled this video. And let's talk about what is fixing to come about, folks. We're in a bad situation and it's about to get worse. So let's see if we can get anybody up here in Plandemic 3 in the live virus. Lie virus. It's not a virus, it's a lie. It's a coup to break the economy and get everybody panicked and get everybody in a situation to where they're going to crash the economy. So we can get anybody going on here. Let's see. Plandemic 3 in the live virus. See if we can get anybody up here. 20 seconds into it here. Anyways, folks, we have a plandemic and a live virus, and we've got a situation that's going to get worse. It is going to get into the situation to where there will be no need anymore for animal shelters. I was telling my wife about what happened in the Great Depression when we ate all the passenger pigeons. There were billions and billions of passenger pigeons, but we ate them all. Every one of them. The last one her name was Martha. You can look this up, and she was the last passenger pigeon because we ate them all. Yes, sir, I'm still dealing with cryptocurrency and it's kicking ass. But we're going to talk tonight about the plandemic and the live virus, if that's what you want to talk about. Really, cryptocurrency and money doesn't play a game right now, what we're going through, because everybody's fixing to be in a bad situation. And food really is going to be the name game in this whole game that we're playing right now. And when food comes scarce, then everything becomes food. Everything becomes food. Cats, dogs, passenger pigeons, everything. And if you're not planning, really the stock market and money, what in the world is anybody thinking about money right now when really food is going to be a critical money supply in the next few months? This is something we need to think about and we need to talk about. And I was telling everybody about passenger pigeons, how we ate every one of them during the Great Depression. I mean, ate them to extinction. Ate them to extinction. There were billions of passenger pigeons, but we ate them all, every damn one of them. And we hunted everything to the point to where it was near extinction. We almost hunted deer and hogs and wild hogs and possums, you name it. We hunted them to extinction. And in this world that we live in right now, folks, you're going to have to think about your pets. When things get bad and you're living in a big city, do you think that cats and dogs, China have been eating them a long time? And you better protect your animals. I think when this thing is over with, cats and dogs will be hunted for food. And anybody that says that's incredibly wrong, well, think about it. Meat's important. Protein is important. And if you look in the past on what we have done to survive, you'll see that when things get bad in the big cities, there'll be no more cats and dogs available. People will eat them. People have eaten horses. They've eaten everything in the world, and they'll do it again when starvation starts to set in. Let's forget about cryptocurrency. Let's forget about the stock market. Let's forget about money. Let's forget about oil. Let's start talking about when people get desperate, because we're on our way. A lot of people don't think it. A lot of people are just saying there's some magic key that's going to turn this economy back on. I don't believe it's ever going to happen for the next 2 years. Only thing that's going to be available out there is what's running, crawling, and doing what you don't like. It's incomprehensible. I know that, folks. It's incomprehensible to think about that people would go to that magnitude and start eating pets. But look at history. We ate the passenger pigeon to extinction. The last passenger pigeon was named Martha, and she died in a cage, and that's it. There are no more passenger pigeons, and there never will be another one unless we can figure out how with DNA to bring the passenger pigeon back. These are dire, hard times, folks, and it's not going to get better. Forget about money. You need to start growing food. You need to start doing what you need to do. Every industry in the United States is broke. The food chain is broken. And that's the most chain we need to be concerned about. Forget about buying new cars. Forget about buying TVs. Forget about any of this. Start thinking about eating. And when that starts to go away, when you go to the grocery store and you can no longer afford anything, it doesn't matter if the government's giving you a $1,200 stimulus or $1,000 a week when you're paying bills and a loaf of bread costs $10. What becomes more important, that car, that TV, or that loaf of bread? I don't know. Got two people up here, so I'll stay on here for just a little bit. I want to talk to you folks about realism and about what we're going through. The food chains are fucking broken, folks. This ain't gonna get better. Gene Lane, dang, I say you had, when I'm sitting on the honey pot. That's fine. You can sit on the honey pot. Gene Lane. Tell everybody that what I want to talk about tonight is what happened in the Great Depression. The big one is when we ate all the passenger pigeons. All those birds, there were billions and billions of them. I read a story to where they said at one point that passenger pigeons flew over the United States and it kept the sky dark for 3 hours because they estimated there were 2 billion passenger pigeons. But all it took was the Great Depression for us to consume every one of them to extinction. To extinction. We ate every one of them to extinction. Look it up. The last one was named Martha. She was kept in a cage. She had a male with her, but he died, and that was it. Once he died, then we knew that there would never ever be another passenger pigeon to be had. Folks, we're in dire straits. Whether you think of it or not, whether you believe that your government's going to save you, they're not going to save you. This is a plandemic and a lie virus. This is all planned. This is what they're doing. They're going to use food as a weapon, and when it comes about, You just wait and see. People, back in the Great Depression, they hunted animals to the point of extinction. But think about this, there are millions of dogs and cats. And if you don't think they're fixing to become food, I hate to say it, lots of people I know just lost one person. I had 3 people, lost one person. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear that dogs and cats are going to go extinct. They're not going to be needing any animal shelters after this deal, after this coronavirus. When people get hungry, they'll eat anything. And dogs and cats, horses, you name it. It's just what it is. But nobody wants to hear it, do you? Just don't. I'm a man who tells the truth. A guy who's just trying to tell you out there, get ready. You ain't seen nothing yet. Forget about money. Forget about money. Forget about cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency and money is not going to do any of us here in the next 6 months to a year, folks. It's already to the point of no return. We cannot return from this crisis. There is no way out of it. It is over. It's an end to what we already knew, and it'll never return. It'll never go back to where we were, ever. Period. We are an end game, an end basis. If you're not prepared, then you're going to lose. This is a losing game for, I don't know, 50% of the world is going to lose. 50% of the world is going to perish because they think that there's a magic key that can turn on the economy. They're going to wake up one morning and somebody's going to turn a key and everything's going to return to normal. It's not going to happen. Every major chain has been broken. The food chain has been broken, and that's the most important one. When you break the food chain, you have men and women who are hungry with children, and they will do anything. If they have at least a knife, they will fight with a knife.
Shut it down.
They will do anything they can to feed their family. And if you're in these big cities, it's not going to happen, folks. It's just not going to happen. We're in a full-on war. This is World War III, and we are in it, folks. You're in it. And it's not about fighting an enemy from abroad. It's about fighting this virus. It's about fighting for food. It's about fighting for survival. Not you, not me, or anybody you know will be excluded. Everybody you know, everybody in the world is inclusive in this war that we're about to take on. This is massive. This is going to touch everybody in the world. Nobody is excluded. You need to get ready, and you need to take the news, the bad news that I'm giving you, and you need to prepare, and you need to get ready, and you need to understand this is not going to end well for anyone, and everybody is going to be touched by it. Nobody wants to listen, but God bless you, folks. God bless you all. I'm going to leave this because none of y'all want to listen, but the video will be out there. Maybe this video will touch some and touch them well. Maybe it will touch a lot and touch them well. But prepare yourselves, because this is not going to be the best of times, folks. What is happening now cannot be fixed by some magic key tomorrow. There's no one that can just turn on what has happened. Love you guys out there. This is Aztec Cryptocurrency. I'm going to end this. I know it's dire news. True Seeker, the war is just beginning. You're right. The crisis has not even happened. It's not even here right now. Most people do not understand. But I pray that those with eyes awake will understand and prepare. It's just beginning. Nobody understands what's ahead of us. This is Aztec Cryptocurrency. I love all you guys. I'm going to get out of here on this one. Folks, tell everybody you know to get ready. Later, Gators.